right, welcome, folks. Things are filling up here. We've got four of our tables sort of in motion. This is Ian teaching his Maneuver Warrior card game. He describes it as Pokemon for Marines, but it's a little more than that. So some big adjustments on this between last assembly and this assembly as a result of some of what he learned at Origins this past year. So you're fine.
Your actions, they go to the observe state here. At the end of your turn, anything in observe.
Our guy Mike is busy teaching some Rebel Fury here. So, and we got two tables worth of Rebel Fury going. Mike's going to be the opponent on that other table over there in a minute. But we did this yesterday, full table, 4 players, 2 copies. We're doing it again today. Keith and Rocky doing Raider Drop Zone again. We got a much longer video of Raider Drop Zone with Keith explaining a bunch of it over on the YouTube channel. So we have quite a bit going there. Bruce got Aaron Armour going here. Not sure who's hopping into this one today. The schedule started at 10, but I think he's just doing some pickup explanations. And Fort Sumter will be starting in a little bit. That starts to top the hour. Since we're in here and we're walking around, I'm going to show you a little bit more of the store. We got a bunch of Kill Team and other mini stuff going on the other side of the store today. That's opposite us. So we've got a small but mighty crowd. We're starting them young. Again, we've shown off the store before, but we'll do it again. So we've got a lot of RPG stuff up against the wall over here. RPG and RPG adjacent stuff. There's a whole bunch of minis we'll walk past here in a minute, but this is mostly RPG related product stuff here. You can see the different titles, right? I mean, a lot of 5th edition stuff, a lot of Pathfinder, Starfinder, Meatball Classic, with all the hardcovers over here behind us. If you're watching this in like high speed, I apologize. You might want to slow it down. I'm going to try not to make anybody dizzy walking around here, but just to get a chance to see what they've got in the store here with us. So yeah, this is RPG stuff. We get to a handful of the more adventure type games that are sort of RPG adjacent. And then we start to get to some of the more wargaming stuff. There's a whole bunch of Undaunteds and Battle Line and Car Wars and such in here. But then we actually get into our real wargame section. So we've got a bunch of the magazines up here, the C3Is, the Operational Matters, Skirmisher, Special Ops. And then we're going to start with Ancients and Medieval stuff and work our way up chronologically through the years. So Storm Over Jerusalem here was actually, that's Scott's game. Scott's the one that designed it. Scott's also owns the store. So yeah, always going to be in stock here. And you can see it's a heavy on GMT and MMP and Compass, and then some random other stuff. Like there's a copy of Road to Independence down there from Blue Panther. So there are some other things stocked here that you wouldn't normally find. Whole lot of Commands and Colors Napoleonics, and we start to get into musket stuff. We've got our Civil War stuff. Some of the Birth of America stuff down there. Again, it's loosely chronological, but part of it is where can we fit them on the rack? A bunch of other bag stuff, so some GTS, TCS, the CDG solo systems, some different supplements for some of the boxed games. We start to get into World War I, World War II over here. We work our way through. And again, these are all on the rack in the store, but keep in mind, Gamers Armory does a lot of mail order stuff also, and they've got a whole separate inventory for mail order stuff that's in storage off site. So there's a lot of your World War II, and immediately after, here's some of the highlighted stuff they wanted to show off. Some of the newer ones they're showing off, and here we're into some more World War II, and we start to get into some post World War II modern kinds of things. I'm going to pivot around. You can see the Kill Team guys again. And then down here, across the bottom, you're seeing some more post-World War II things. Up to the modern, current, near future. Now, here's the fun part of this for Gamers Armory. Scott's always focused Gamers Armory on being sort of all things ASL. This is your ASL headquarters. So here we go with our ASL starter kits and starter kit bonus packs. And then we start to get into a bunch of official MMP additional products. There's the Pocket Edition Rulebook, Chapter H, the charts. Here's a bunch of the winter offensive sets. And so, I mean, you can see these are all the winter offensive bonus packs over the years that they've got all of. There's the Arnhem one from just this past year and the Deluxe ASL. Here are the big boxes that are the official MMP stuff. So again, if you're looking for anything ASL, this is a great place to start and check it out. But here's the real kicker. Let's go to the shelf right next to it. So yeah, there's the March Madness volume packs, the Hazardous Movement packs, the Texas ASL packs. Here are all the Rally Point ones from the Tampa ASL group. So this is all of their different volumes over the years for their different scenarios that they've done. Here's the Schwerpunkt ones, also from the Tampa ASL group. Again, these are just scenario packs, but they're ones that you're not going to find anywhere else unless you're going to Tampa and being a part of these events. Down here, we've got all the stuff from Lone Canuck, and including the guys from North Carolina, because that's 30th. And then we get down here to a whole bunch of other random scenarios and packs, the Quick 5 packs, and Canadian ASL packs and such. So again, if you're looking for third-party ASL stuff, there's a ridiculous amount of it here. There's the Orsona pack from the Advancing Fire guys. Here's a whole bunch of the big packs from Bounding Fire. They've also had some stuff in here from Zoutland Bounding Fire also, yeah. Here's the ones from out of the cellar, and all the Frank Carreur ones. There's pocket charts. So yeah, no shortage of ASL here. If that's your jam, this is your headquarters. Other stuff, there's a big minis community in this area, so we've got a lot of Warhammer stuff here, and a lot of 40K, a lot of Age of Sigmar. There's some old world stuff. It's just something that's very big in this area. There's the giant paint rack. No shortage of paint rack. Mandatory munchies. Oh, look, it's another giant paint rack. So again, lots of this around here. And then all your painting tools, crafting tools for all those arts and crafts things. There's some Battletech Heroescape stuff. And then we start to get into some of the more traditional board games. Some of the IP stuff over here with Marvel and Lord of the Rings. And then we start to work our way around into the kinds of things you would expect at most FLGSs and your random game stores there. So, look, we got Space Corp and Talon up here from GMT because they fit this genre a little bit more. There's all your Arkham and Cthulhu stuff. Big collection of Red Dragon Inn. And then all the usual suspects, right? There's your Catans, your Quacks, your Villainous, tickets for rides and such. We need to go this way and go get the rest of the minis and such. There's a lot of the card stuff. There's our new release rack, and you can see, like, they're not afraid to highlight some of the wargame stuff on the new release rack. I think there's a couple empty spaces I think are our fault. I think a couple of our guys picked some things up. A whole lot of puzzles. They're just showing off some of the painted stuff here. Sorry for me being in that picture as a part of the reflection. You can see pretty high quality painted stuff. Most of this is just showing things off. This is not stuff that's for sale. We got the mini racks. Again, these are mostly fantasy game minis. Yesterday when we were in here, there was also a group of kids in here playing with the moms kind of hanging out on another table, just being sociable. But it very much looked like an episode of Stranger Things in the making. Kind of cool. This is the store library. So these are all the things that you can check out and play here at the store. Again, across the top there, you got a handful of war games. So again, they're not afraid to show off some of the war games here in the store. It's not all war games, obviously, but not a shortage of it. And there's all your random dice and dice towers and such. So we'll be back live with another hit from the convention later. And hope you guys are enjoying this quick look at what's happening here at Fall Assembly.